Hello everybody, my name is Puppetine from the Geeky Puppet Show here on the Geeky Puppet Show today. For what? For the Fantastic Four. You were expecting something else? Well, you shouldn't have been.
I was expecting the Inquisition.
Nobody
No one
expects the Spanish
expected the
Inquisition.
They've been dead for centuries.
They're still alive.
So hello to... But before we get into the issue tonight, reading Fantastic Four issue 56, let's meet our cast and crew. To my side, he is, of course, usually small, green, and very mean, but now he's just big, blue, and drunk. It is Froggy!
Tonight, you can call me Daddy.
No, we'll never call you Daddy. If you look over there, you can see right there, as he always is, just there with the cigarette, it's Eric Breen, also known as most women in the world to us today.
Yeah, I'll call you Daddy if Nemo ain't listening.
Oh no! If you look below. Sorry, I'm not going to say that just because we're spreading on Twitch.
Hi,
now.
folks. I'm Graphic Man. Nice to see you.
He is Graphic Man, and totally not our only person of color. If you look right there in the middle, but below, it's of course Zach.
It's me. Yeah. I mean, what? White is a color, so would I be a person of color then?
We know you think white is a color. It's the only color you like, isn't it?
I'm wearing blue. Blue's a
I'm
good
so
color.
sorry, Graphic Man.
And to the left of him, we have a guy who's also the reincarnation of Stan Lee. Believe it or not.
It's a true story.
I trust that you'll give us your best Stan Lee tonight, Trusty.
You can count on it, Frog. Welcome, Marvel Maniacs, to another demented reading of the Fantastic Four.
I gotta ask, is it demented reading because it was a demented writing too?
No
comment. Enough said.
The world's greatest comic magazine, Fantastic Four. Klaw, the murderous master of sound. And with the turn of a page,
I gotta say, it's really nice that he took his pets out for a walk.
I give it to Trusty.
But does he have the bag to scoop up afterwards? Okay. The fabulous FF are trapped by the uncanny return of Klaw, the murderous master of sound. Produced by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Delineated by Joe Sinnott. Leaded by Artie Simek. Enough said.
Dropped by Puppetine.
Though the world may call him Mr. Fantastic and acclaim him as leader of the most famous superhero team on Earth, to a certain lovely young lady, Reed Richards is merely an errant husband who hasn't been spending nearly enough time on his new bride. Hence her frequent trips to Atlantis. And so we find Sue Richards barging into one of the many labs atop the Baxter Building as our titanic tale begins.
Yeah! I just got back from Atlantis and I'm still wet from the water. What's wrong with you people? Reed isn't here either. Honestly, if he thinks I can just keep a roasting, just cooking forever. Oh, that's his new vacuum engine. Probably expects me to clean or something. From the dust on it, I'd say he hasn't touched it in days. And that's also why I went to see Namor. What on earth can be urgent enough to keep him from that?
Spring training baseball.
Sometimes I think I like it better when some supervillain is menacing us, if you know what I mean. Wink. At least I get to see that brand new husband of mine when that happens. But wait a minute, I married Reed. Whatever made me fall in love with a Disney dedicated do-gooder?
Melania weeps.
And I do love that big, wonderful guy. Hey, Daddy, I'm talking about you. If only we could live like other people, just for a little while. But I suppose it's too much ever to hope for. Holy shit, Mysterio ain't got nothing on me. I've looked all over. The only place, oh no, the warning light is on in the space-time room. I didn't dream he'd be in there. I've got to contact him. I use the visiphone. Ben, y'all in there too? But it's so dangerous. Where's Reed? Has anything happened to him? Tell me, Ben. I must know.
Well, dear lady, take it easy. No, take it easy, kid. He's okay. But you can't bother him right now. It's H-hour.
Hour?
H-hour.
I thought you was just stuttering.
Who's stuttering saying H?
J. Jonah Jameson, wait. Don't break contact, please.
Sorry, Susie. I gotta. Stretcho may need me now. Don't worry, lady. I won't let anything happen to that walking rubber band man.
Baxter Building is full of chain smokers.
Hey, Reed! Get back, you blamed idiot! There's something in there. It's coming right at ya.
Ah, relax, Ben. It can't break through the temporal field. At least, not yet. I think. Oh well. But we gotta learn what it is first. We have to know the full extent of its power. If we're ever to make subspace safe for exploration and for our poker parties.
Nuts! You can buy my share of subspace for a plugged nickel! Any hunk of geography that has yeks. Yeks like that floating around ain't for the ever-loving blue-eyed thing. That's me. Oh my god, it's hideous.
That's what a yek is.
It reminds me of my mother-in-law.
Don't you realize how urgent this is? How much depends on it? Okay, it is me. Holy crap.
It's like a
You know,
maze.
subspace is a vast, unknown universe. Contain the answer to million-age-old questions. Magic is. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's supposed to be me next, but I'm going to go ahead and say it is. Yeah? Give me, for instance.
Have you forgotten how much real estate we can make off of this? That'd be a lot of money for beer and for your hot dogs. Oh, and have you also forgotten that the Inhumans, Ben, they're trapped behind that unbreakable negative zone. Nobody likes them. They need some positivity.
Oh dear.
Also, Crystal is still in there, and poor Johnny will ever be the same until he gets Crystal back again. He's a different kind of man when he doesn't get his Crystal. Also, I want to help him, Ben. He may find an entrance through subspace itself.
And all this time, the kid thinks you forgot all about him. He's out trying to find her himself.
Who are we talking about again? Oh, yeah. I haven't forgotten. It's always on my mind. Just as I never forgotten about you. Oh, friend. I'll never rest until I found the formula for changing you back to your normal self again permanently. Instead, I'll be tinkering with my newest product, Mobile One.
Well, I'm all shook up. Stretcho! But between us, just between us, I'm beginning to feel like this is my normal, lovable self. Hey, now what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying to unscramble this channel so I can watch things on film for future analysis. Quick,
Stop watching the skin flicks.
quick, record any sounds it makes.
It's a blasted ham! Spider ham? No! Listen to the racket it's making now!
Did you say Ham's beer? Holy shit.
No, I just said ham!
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we'll have to get one after this. And also, no, Ben, that's not a creature from subspace. It's some sort of sonic boom.
Or
I don't
EO
know.
from Captain EO.
That's what booms sound like.
EO.
Watch out for the shockwave.
Now he tells me.
And on the roof of the FF headquarters, a merciless, humorless chuckle rings out.
They're trapped. I've sealed them inside their laboratory, Ori, with an unbreakable wall all of solidified subsonic sound waves.
Tonight, night. I consider myself self.
Luckiest man.
Quincy. Breen, I'm sorry. I now understand how a man can go ahead and stutter with an H.
I'll never eat at Joe's.
They never expected to be menaced by Klaw. The master of sound again. They thought they had destroyed me in the heart of Africa.
FF number 53, specific stand, and.
Where the rain is down, in.
But I emerged from my sound converter far stronger than ever before, thirsting for revenge. The Black Panther might now be anywhere on Earth, and if he is with the Fantastic Four below, then they will all perish together. There.
Note, the joke continues.
You mean Zach voicing the character that hates the Black Panther?
I voiced the Black Panther also.
I just have to say that I am a fantastic casting director.
You deserve an award.
Thank you.
Confusing enough for you, faithful one? Well, hold tight. We've only just begun. On the other side of the world, behind the awesome barrier which imprisons the teratological Inhumans, we hear.
Crystal.
Hey, Blackbird, what's happened to Blackbird?
This is Karnak.
It's somebody else.
He screamed. For the first time since he lost his voice, he screamed! But why?
All right, scream, dummy.
He stepped on a Lego.
He stubbed his toe in the door.
It's clear to me now. He used his great powers to drive the Absorba bomb against the barrier, hoping to shatter it at last.
Lucky it happened as recently as ish number 54, so we still kinda remember it. Sleepless Stan.
But he suddenly realized that we would be destroyed along with the barrier due to the energy he had built up. Only that one life-saving scream could have defused the bomb in time.
If Black Bolt had died, then life would have no meaning for Medusa.
He saved us all, but at what cost to himself?
That means we are still trapped, no closer to freedom than before.
I hate to say, it's not the worst voice I've ever heard.
Puppet Master, you are not in this issue.
Are you sure?
That
Go in,
accursed,
Puppet Master. It's my Papa.
that accursed bomb. It almost caused the death of the greatest, most wonderful man in all the world, and far too important to be captured. I'd rather be trapped here forever than have Black Bolt sacrifice his life to set us free.
Craven the Hunter approves of this accent.
Suddenly, the insane cackling of Maximus, the mad brother of Black Bolt, cuts through the air like the sound of a knife blade scraping along a blackboard.
Ew.
A most notable sentiment, Medusa. A pity your beloved cannot now hear you. There is a way through the barrier, but only Maximus knows the secret.
I never realized when you sober up, you sound like Burgess Meredith. It was you, evil one, and you alone who created the dreaded dome. We must not let him torment us. The secret is lost forever within the twisted recesses of his afflicted brain.
See? I don't know if I'm not in this book or not anymore.
We have no idea, is are you? You could be.
We are all the Puppet Master's children.
I am all your daddy.
Yes, Papa. Yes.
When does Papa spank?
Silence. Let the other one speak.
I only speak, Alicia.
Thank you, Daddy.
I was
May
waiting
I
for
have
the 40
another?
minutes later across the bottom.
Patience, young one.
You all call me mad. Maximus the madman. And yet, only I know how to get through the negative zone. Only a madman knows the answer. But I'll never tell. Black Bolt defeated me. He took away my crown, my throne. So this shall be my revenge. You're all trapped here with Maximus. Forever.
But Black Bolt spared your life, your evil life. If not for him, you may have been able to finish that sentence before your sound stopped working. And you'd have been slain for treason.
But you cannot kill me now. Only I know the secret. And it's strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Get out! Out, you craven, soulless, murdering fiend! Although it does not seem to matter as no one is watching this production.
Da.
Even the mercy of Black Bolt won't save you for long. Sooner or later, our patience will reach the breaking point. Sooner or later, you'll be made to pay for what you've done to all of us.
I, Dracula, approve as well.
Like Craven, wonder if she says blah blah blah.
I do.
I want her to whisper blah 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 into my ear.
Craven will help you later.
tossed at my head.
And Craven's only.
No, none may harm Maximus. I was born to be king, born to rule. King.
It was your insatiable lust for power that drove you mad, that keeps you mad. You'll never be king while Black Bolt lives, do you hear? Never! Not if we must remain trapped here forever.
But then, with Maximus gone, the scarlet-tressed beauty turns away, unable to speak, ashamed of the tears welling up within her sorrow-haunted eyes.
I know he's checking out my rear because I'm one of the few female characters Jack Kirby gives one to. What has happened to us? We once were happy here in our hidden land. We should never have left. We should never have entered the world outside or let the outsiders come here. But now it's too late. Too late for anything. And it's too late to turn back now.
Wasn't it her fault originally? But
I believe that we're falling in love.
Thank you.
I must wonder, why is she laying on all those delicate controls?
And you can't blame me. I am a woman.
oh, okay.
Our whole
Everything she
world.
does is perfect.
That's
What
right.
is a woman?
Would the daughters of Peter Lorre
I
please
mean-
stand up?
I mean, you cannot blame me because I am a birthing person.
Yes.
Yes,
Our whole
exactly.
world
Thank
is
you very
in
much.
jeopardy.
Yes.
And there's no telling where the wheel of fortune will end.
When Pat Sandra quits, that's when it'll end.
It ended on loser turn. But if you think the Inhumans have trouble, let's return to our frolicsome foursome once more.
The flaming member of this accursed quartet is missing. But I have separated the girl from the other two by means of my unbreakable sonic wall.
Gotta go fast.
His mind echoes because there's nothing there.
Air.
It's an empty skull. I don't know. All I need to do is capture her. She will make a perfect hostage for me until they deliver the Black Panther so that I can destroy him. Thus, all I need do is shatter the glass inward with a simple sonic thrust.
Spling!
A sonic blast! We under attack! Luckily, I threw up my invisible force field in time to shield me from the flying glass. But who can it be now? Whoever it is, I've got to hold him off while reading better in the space-time room.
And that's what a sonic blast sounds like.
Do not fear, Mrs. Richards. I have no wish to harm you, so long as it does not prove necessary.
Who are you? Who? I really want to know.
I thought I was the one who echoed. I am the dedicated enemy of the accursed Black Panther, And since the Fantastic Four have chosen to be his friends, then Klaw, the master of sound, is your enemy as well.
Klaw, of course. But we thought you had perished.
Not so, my lovely. Wait. What is this? I've heard about your strange powers, about the unseen force field, which is your greatest weapon and greatest defense. But alas, it will not serve to protect you from my sonic powers.
Why are you here? What do you want?
A sandwich, itch.
Revenge is my goal. Revenge against the one who has ever frustrated. I've never had a monologue. Oh, wow. Who has ever frustrated my plans for conquest. For ultimate supremacy, revenge against the Black Panther and any who seek to aid him. Him. It was he who destroyed my laboratory in the land of the Wakandas, who destroyed the fruits of years of labor. Ava, years of toil, oil. It will take me another lifetime to replace my equipment, my invincible weapons. But I'm not beat yet. But I'm not beaten yet. I'll still find a way to make mankind grovel at my feet. I'll still be master of all. My sound converter still possesses a glimmer of energy, perhaps enough for one last transformation. There is one final experiment, one which I never dared to make, one challenge I never dared accept. I never learned what would happen if a human altered his own basic structure via my sound transformer.
So he dared to be stupid.
It's not an Autobot nor Decepticon. If I survive, I'll emerge with powers far different than those ever possessed by mortal man. Powers enough to enable me to destroy the Black Panther, and after him, anyone else I so choose. Oh no! Oh, I made a terrible mistake! Yay! Needless to say, I did survive. But I did more than merely survive. I have become the most powerful being on Earth!
You're a
My-
bean?
Mr. Bean,
Mr. Bean is my name. My physical structure is now composed of solidified sound which serves me as a weapon far greater than any ever known. Also, I look like Voldemort. But enough talk! It is time to prove my power with deeds, not words. First, I shall apply a mild form of vibration pressure against the force field, which seems to surround you.
We needed all our own power, plus that of the Black Panther, to defeat him the first time, and now he's infinitely stronger. He's merely toying with me, like Namor does. But what happens when he exerts Maximus pressure against my force field? I fool around with him too.
Oh, Sue. Oh, no. In case you are waiting for Mr. Fantastic or the grotesque thing to speed to your rescue, you are doomed to dismal disappointment, and they are already trapped within their lab by a simple wall of subsonic waves.
Does he know I'm fooling around with Doom too?
I, for one, am very interested in this shocking revelation.
I, Namer, do not like this.
Your name is Demore. Get it right,
It's
Fishman.
time for a team up.
Reed and Ben trapped in the space-time room. Oh no. Hey. Oh.
in her despair, her frantic concern for the man she loves, and for their oldest and dearest friend, the tortured girl loses control of her force field for one fateful second, and then...
Come back, you female fool! Flight is useless! You cannot escape from me! Me! My sonic vibrations will follow you to the end of the earth!
I knew it. Oh,
Wow. Wow, this guy loves to hear himself talk. I've got to find a way to help Ben and Reed somehow.
I guess it's back to the kitchen.
Promise to surrender. Promise to assist me in trapping the Black Panther, and I'll remove the vibrations.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Give me your answer quickly!
Ooh. I mean, never. Even my life is less dear to me than the loyalty to those who trust me. If I can just fire this neuro vibrator stun gun before he can stop me.
I see that gun, but no weapon can harm the master of sound.
It has to stop you. It has to. It can shock and immobilize the nervous system of any living human being. That ain't all it can do either.
Perhaps it can, but you have forgotten one thing, one vital fact. Act. I am no longer a living human being. I am a form of sonic life with power greater than any you have ever known. Own. Now do you see? No, you can't see. It's sound. Now do you see?
She can see. She can see. She's not Alicia.
It would not matter in my case.
You cannot hurt a sound. I can magnify any force thrown against me and feed it back at my attacker. Deadlier than ever.
His farts are deadly.
They are.
Skadoosh.
It's a true story. It's not silent, but it is deadly.
But no matter how powerful a foe may be, keeping Mr. Fantastic and the ever-loving Thing as helpless prisoners is never quite as simple as it may seem.
Oh, what the hell? I was trying to watch my baseball, drink a beer with my buddy, and we gotta get this crap done. All right. I've tested all the walls, man, and there's only one explanation. We're trapped.
Oh,
The
oh,
entire
no.
land, the entire land is completely sealed off, or sealed in by some sort of vibration barrier.
I just gotta say, Maranya, you're never replaced. You're always missed. I do not do you justice. But anyway, well, you gotta cook up some kind of anti-barrier gizmo or a bomb. And let's get out of here.
It's not that easy, old friend.
It ain't? Well,
Not the
then
vacuum
just...
cleaner.
Sue wasn't gonna use it anyway. Then stand back, Stretcho. Maybe I ain't as flip with the $20 woods as you are, but there's nothing can keep bashful Benjamin Grimm anywhere when he wants out. Don't look at the past issues. I don't care what you say. You've been saying you wanted to swap this oversized Transformer for a new model anyway.
Ben, you idiot! Stop! Hold it! You don't realize what you're doing. Wait. Listen to me. I'm still smarter than Moon Girl. She hasn't been invented yet.
Even as sperm, she's smarter than you, Reed.
All right, you
Relax.
I'm going over here. And you go blow yourself up.
Relax, little boy. You can tell me what I did wrong after we're out of here. How about that?
I'll tell all the pieces of you.
Does that apply to me as well?
I have no idea what I just said.
Let me tell you where you are wrong.
Anyway, besides, how come it's always me who don't realize what he's doing? You trying to give me a complex
I
or
have asked myself
something?
that since issue 8.
Are you done, woman?
For now.
She's never done. She's never
She's not
done.
even in this panel.
We are still waiting on this sandwich.
A woman's work is never done.
You know, I just remembered. We fought someone with the sonic power only recently. If there's a feedback.
You and your big mouth. You put a blasted whammy on us.
I tried to warn you, Ben. I knew we couldn't overcome the feedback. If only you were smart as like Johnny.
That's why we have to write letters to ourselves now. Oh. All right. So maybe I ain't 100%. Go on. Call me a dumb lowlife. I got it coming this time.
I'd never do that. And quit calling me Gohan. And also never say that again, Ben. You're the greatest partner a man could ever have. And don't think I don't know it. Alicia, I don't know what she sees in you, but you must be good.
She doesn't
can't
see
see
anything.
Insensitive.
Rats. I like it better when you put me down. I have a complex. But I'm more used to that. Anyhow, what do we do next?
Well, first open his box of Hostess so we won't starve to death.
Oh, you get a big delight in every bite of Hostess, whatever the hell the product is for the issue.
And that's why I'm not sharing with you. They're my golden sponge.
You son of a bitch.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start using our heads, big fella.
Good.
Even though the lab is sealed up, it's still packed with invaluable equipment.
Well, what's holding you up? Just grab a couple of Framestats and attach a few of them doohickeys, and we'll go waltzing out of here, huh? Do a tango.
Come on, Ben. Let's be serious. Quit acting like you're Bendis.
Gee, a fine superhero you are.
It's like he's being written by Ryan North. Dear God, what's wrong with you, Ben? But there is one thing we can try, even though it may be dangerous for you.
Yeah? Dangerous for who?
I said you. Don't listen. It's for you, I'm afraid. Since you're the stronger one of us, you're the one who'll have to attempt it.
I couldn't hear you the first time. I had this over my head.
What?
Hey, how come you never cook up any gizmos that work better on guys who can stretch? What the blazes is this anyway?
It's a crude version of a counter sonic harness.
Oh well, ask a dopey question.
It will serve to lessen the feedback for a few seconds, I think. Hopefully, you know, it will allow you just enough time to plow through that tour.
Plow through it? I must be Alicia. I can't
I gotta
see it.
You know, I was just gonna say that, my friend. Pretend you're Alicia.
You don't know this, but I just left you for Norin Rad.
At least it's not for Namor.
I first I thought he said NORAD. I was like, that's kind of quirky. That's a lot of guys. Anyway,
I can handle it.
unlike Bobby Drake, it's straight ahead, fella. Get set. Now go. When you hit If the pressure is too great, if you feel you can't make it, fling yourself back.
Thanks, String Beam. You got a swell way of making a guy feel real confident.
Alicia
just
told
said
me to
you
tell it
liked
to
it.
you.
You just said you liked it when he put him down.
I don't know what I want.
Oh, we're short 1K for Zach.
Oh my, I made it. But what good will this do Reed? He's still trapped back in there, same as he was before.
Scrunch.
Meanwhile, around the corner and down the hall,
Grandma's house to
Now
go?
that you've witnessed my invincible power, you must realize the folly of further resistance. Therefore, I command you, contact the Black Panther. When he learns of your plight, he is certain to rush to your aid. Rush right into the final trap of the Master of Sound.
No, I'll never help you. Never.
You fool! Ooh! You have no choice. Oy.
I have no rear either, but I don't see why that's important now.
It
This
is
reminds me of the meme,
unfortunate.
There's always another choice. You can't force me to betray a friend. If you can't find me, I'll escape you yet. I've got to reach Reed. He'll find some way to overcome Klaw.
By turning invisible? Bull. Then you still don't fully comprehend the awesome extent of my power. My mastery of sound enables me to accomplish anything. And I shall now demonstrate to prove how unbeatable I truly am.
I can do anything you can do.
She knocked over the broccoli, too.
Yeah.
Man.
Bzzz. What good will it do you to run? What good will it do you to become invisible? When I can sensitize all the walls and ceilings of this entire floor. My whole basic strategy is just to vibrate things. For the application of sonic power is the perfect answer to your now useless invisibility.
He's right. He's causing my lightest footfalls to sound like the beating of a bass drum. It's like trying to run from Matt Murdock. I can't even hope to escape from him when he can so clearly hear my every step.
Boom. Here comes the boom. And a couple other booms. Sound is the greatest weapon in all the world. It can penetrate anything, overcome anything, and most important of all, destroy anything. You're finally slowing down. You finally appreciate the utter folly of attempting to defy me. Boom. But you have demonstrated your fighting spirit, your unquenchable desire for victory. You have shown that I dare not trust you. Therefore, with one sonic immobilizer beam, I shall deprive you of your power and perhaps your life as well.
Someday Graphic will read again.
but before the fateful sonic beam can strike its intended victim, an orange-skinned powerhouse hurls suicide, taking the full force of the strange blast upon his own fantastic body.
Oh, that's.
Take cover, Susie girl.
I thought that was Reed.
Who the hell knows? You all look the same.
This wouldn't happen if George Bell had been inking me.
Yeah, right.
This kind of romping around is more up my blue-eyed alley.
The thing! It can't be.
Well then, would you believe Rock Hudson?
Only
No.
if you looked like Iceman.
See, it's funny because I am Rocks.
Yes.
Because you're Rocky.
Could have been Newt Rockney.
If you think that nutty oversized kazoo is gonna stop me,
It has to stop you. Ooh. It can stop a herd of buffalo. Oh. It can fell the tallest redwood. It's concentrated, solidified, converted energy of pure sound. Down.
oh, is it? Yeah, is that right? Well, I'll try remembering that while I'm clobbering you. Wish I felt as sure of myself as I'm trying to sound. Hound. That blasted gizmo, that blasted device of his is making me feel as weak as a Yancey Street child that I, for some reason, constantly feel are antagonizing me.
A Yancey street urchin.
Oh, I can't see streeter. I don't think that's a proper term.
I don't
Anyway,
think so.
I'll apply more power. More. Still more. Oh, wait, no, that's you, ain't it?
That's me. Get out of my way, Bubble. you
Sorry.
buffoon. I'll apply more power. More. Still more. I'll stop you yet. It cannot affect me, but no other living being can bear it. Bear it.
Higher and higher, stronger and stronger, grows the indescribable intensity of Klaw's awesome sonic beam, until the entire Baxter Building is engulfed in a shimmering, spine-tingling aura of sheer, discordant vibra energy.
So I'm just shaking the whole building.
But such an unrestrained application of seething force cannot long be contained. And so it is, seconds later,
What on earth has happened?
Every light in the city blew out at the same exact instant. It must be some sort of mammoth power failure.
Whatever.
Go
Go ahead, graphic, it's yours.
Whatever happened, it came from the top of the Baxter Building.
It's the FF spots. Them and their weirdo experiments. Look at my nose.
but
He's
further
been one of
away
those.
than you might imagine, another equally mystifying event is taking place, as we find Johnny Storm, Wyatt Wingfoot, and the uncanny canine creature known as Lockjaw.
It's our time, Wyatt. I don't know where Lockjaw has brought us now with that dizzy dimensional transport power of his, but I'm beginning to suspect one thing. Wherever we are, it's not any place that exists on the planet Earth.
It's too bad, Chemo Johnny. You keep hoping he will lead us to the trapped Inhumans so that you can find the girl you love again. Yet each dimensional journey seems to take us further and further away from our goal.
It's good to be back, Wyatt. And yet, I've got to stay with Lockjaw to follow wherever he goes.
Bort.
Only he has the power to pass through the barrier that imprisons the Inhumans. The barrier behind which my sweet crystal meth is still trapped.
Bork.
Yet it seems he has been trained to keep others away from the great refuge. He is merely doing what he has been taught. I wonder.
Bork.
The other way.
We are merely strangers to him. There's no reason for Lockjaw to obey us, to wish to help us. But if we were to win his confidence, his trust, if there were some way for us to train him just as the others have trained him.
I see what you mean, Wyatt. Why can't we make a loyal pet out of him, just as the Inhumans did?
Bork.
Well, it'll require patience, kindness, and a deep knowledge of animal training.
And a giant poop scoop.
And you're going to have to potty train him.
Bork.
For who is better equipped for the task than I? Have I not the blood of the Comanche in my veins?
Bork.
Did my forefathers not tame the wild stallion? Did they not? Wait, I was about to monologue. He is naturally cautious, overly suspicious. I'm trying to pat him. I received some sort of sudden energy shock.
Static electricity? I'm afraid it's hopeless, big buddy.
Bork.
Hopeless. Strange word to hear from you, Chemo Johnny. He does not deceive me. He fears that Lockjaw may injure me. Hence, he wants me to forsake my plan. But I must not. If the dog has come to this forsaken world, he must have a purpose. I suspect it is to obtain food. Food such as Earth can never provide.
Bork.
You mean those wacky-looking things growing over there? Well, it's a chance. I'll burn some off.
Yes, please get me those french fries.
Your power of flame is truly convenient, Johnny, at a time like this.
Sure, pal. I'm just a walking, talking charcoal grill.
I think we've guessed correctly. He's coming towards the strange stems with great eagerness in his eyes.
I want to play fetch.
Oh, that's me. Let's hope it's the stems he's after and not us. Although, if he was after us, he could have attacked us well before now.
Could have eaten you in a bite, really.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like a tank.
Dumb
Oh,
thing to
wow! I'll say you were right. He's starting to chomp him down like there's no tomorrow. Chew before you swallow, Lockjaw. Jeez.
say. Notice him seems to release bolts of energy as he eats. He's found the perfect food. Once his belly is full, it should be easier for us to win him over. And then, with luck, onto the Inhumans.
Bork never liked them anyway.
Look at my arm.
Okay, don't need to brag, Wyatt. We know you hit the gym. We know.
Now then, since Johnny and Wyatt don't seem to need any help from us at the moment, this might be as good a time as any to return to the FFHQ, where we find...
Whoa-wee! If anyone ever told me I could be knocked cold by some nutty waves of sound, I'd have flattened them. I don't know how you did it, Klaw, but I'm gonna make sure I get you out of circulation one way or another. Leastways, I will. When the blamed room stops spinning around.
No, you lumbering fool. You shall not have a second chance, or third, or fourth chance. Your undeserved strength is far greater than I suspected. You have survived a force which affected the electric power of an entire city. But though you still live, it will take some time before you are fully recovered again. and the Klaw does not choose to wait. Wait.
Well, I bet with my net, I'll get you yet. So help me. I'll get you.
One way
Or another.
Catch it.
Go catch it.
That was good. Your feeble threats are no interest to the master of sound. Now, before he can interfere, I'll finish off the girl and her trapped husband. And when the Black Panther hears of their fate, he is certain to seek me out for vengeance. All I will have to do is wait for him to appear, and the vengeance that ensues will be mine. Ah, I thought I'd find you here, vainly attempting to pass through the sonic barrier to reach the trapped Mr. Fantastic. Ick.
Klaw!
At your service, my dear. Yeah? I shall not keep you from your beloved any longer. Unger.
You're taking me to Namor?
One sonic Namor?
It's the
One sonic reversion blast will nullify my barrier, permitting you to pass through. Zzz.
He means it. The barrier's broken. But why?
Ah, Sue. Darling. Stay back. Don't. Too late, he tricked you. He wanted me to join you. Fat chance net. That's what you get for running your mouth.
Why does he look like Mr. Incredible instead of Mr. Fantastic?
Thank you. I am incredible and fantastic. But no matter. We'll beat him yet. I'll find a way somehow. But Sue, just go get me a sandwich. I'm starving forever.
Ray, it's Klaw, the master of sound. He's returned with a BLT.
Your husband has already deduced that rather obvious fact, Mrs. Richards. But it will do neither of you any good. Good.
For the bacon is
Careful.
uncooked.
Careful. He's got that big long thumb.
Pixel thumb?
Oh, pixel thumb.
So you've actually succeeded in transforming yourself to a being of sulfide sound.
You comprehend quickly, Richards. It's a pity such a brilliant mind will soon be destroyed, together with that of your new bride. Aye.
Others, too, have threatened us in the past. Dr. Doom even wants to take away my beer. I kicked his ass.
I was just a little bit thirsty.
Yeah, get some Mobile One. I'll sell it to
I'm
you.
sorry.
But we're still here, as you can see.
Alicia.
I admire your confidence, Richards. Too bad it is so misplaced. And now, if you have any last words to say, I suggest you say them quickly. Ickly.
Eat head shows, you son of a bitch. Quick, behind me, Sue. This is the showdown. But it isn't going to end in the way the madman expects.
Maximus isn't in this shot, fool.
Even as the steely-eyed Mr. Fantastic speaks, a remote-control packet missile zooms down from the atmosphere, homing in on the Baxter Building after a lightning journey halfway around the globe.
Is that the dildo rocket from issue 8? Or 9? Or whatever the hell the early issue was with the dildo rocket?
I think
Why are
you
you
just
so
like saying
excited?
dildo rocket.
I think he does. Your false bravura has availed you nothing, Richards. This is your finish. Finish.
You're too late, Klaw. Look out the window.
A miniature rocket coming to a halt right in front of you. Ooh.
I knew he would have failed me.
3, 2, 1.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. Reed, what is it, darling? What does it mean? Damn,
That
I wish
means
I
I'm
was
gonna
smart.
beat you for opening my can of beer. You miss, Klaw. But you won't get a second chance.
Darling, what is it? Why doesn't anybody tell me anything? Who didn't fail you?
Oh, it's just because you're a dame, Sue.
The Black motherfucking Panther.
What?
Yeah, Claw's Sonic Bear couldn't keep out of radio waves. So I sent a message to Africa asking for these 2 Vibranium bands. I'm gonna be the next Luke Cage. I'm gonna beat some people with my Vibranium, the one element which absorbs sonic energy. It's boss time. The one element against which even the master of sound, has no defense. Ants.
Ah!
I knew the chieftain of the Wakandas would have let me down, and he didn't. Whap!
And in this issue, WAP stands for Wakanda's Awesome Power.
Your son of blast is useless against me now, and you know it. So as long as I wear these Vibranium bands, your power is absorbed into nothingness.
No! Stay back! Zach,
Stay Zach.
even though I cannot harm you, I'll blast the floor out from beneath your feet. Zap.
Ha! That's how much of a threat, Klaw. Not to a man who can stretch enough to use the walls for support. But now, it's my turn to attack. I'm gonna stretch something else.
Oh.
Zap. Shroud has nothing on me. I did it first. And I got powers you haven't even dreamed of. I do this to Sue all the time.
No!
That's what I say too, Klaw.
Even a sonic blast can be completely smothered. Like this. Good
I'm being
vibrations.
swaddled! No!
Where is he? Let me at him. I'll pulverize the bum. You're nothing but a bum rock. Wait, sorry.
You're the rock.
I'm the rock. Sorry. Na. Oh, hey, I don't get it. Where'd he go? And when did we get a big blue blanket?
He's right here, Ben. Let me unwrap myself, and you'll see.
It's him, but what'd you do to him?
I finished. Little
Oh, God.
But I also forced him to drain his last bit of sun energy.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was going to feel mine.
Uh-huh.
While my vibranium insulators absorbed it into nothingness.
Uh-huh.
In other words, old friend, he's powerless.
Oh, why didn't you just say that from the get-go? Well, anyway, I'll just make sure of it. by getting rid of this little sound shooter of his.
Reed, my darling, you did it. You defeated him. Oh, by the way, Ben, you can just leave that in my room. I think I can repurpose it.
Oh, God.
Look at you. You've been hurt.
I'll be all right, honey. Just a few bruises, but it was a close one. But don't worry. We're going to have to talk about you stealing my beer.
Imagine lover boy Reed getting into a real clobbering match all by his lonesome. It's kind of like the Millennium.
I'll get you next time, Fantastic. I'll get you.
But what will become of Klaw now? How can we be sure he won't be able to menace mankind again with that horrible power of his?
Well, yeehaw! The Black Panther furnished the perfect answer, Sue. The police can't help him. I can't keep him safely imprisoned within a cell constructed of raw vibranium, like these 2 wristbands I'm wearing. And speaking of our far friend,
I trust the vibranium you requested arrived in time, Reed Richards.
just like the cavalry charge in a Western film. Yeah, I think we can all rest easier now, for Klaw isn't likely to threaten anyone ever again. But we owe our victory to the Black Panther.
You must tell him how grateful we are, dear, and I must show him.
You trollop.
There is no need for talk of gratitude. A bond exists between us. A bond far stronger than mere words of thanks.
He's saying he wants to bang your wife, Reed.
For truly,
Yeehaw!
we share each other's respect, each other's deep and abiding friendship.
Boy, if Honest Abe was busy, I'll bet the Panther could have writ the Gettysburg Address for him without batting an eye.
There is nobility in that man, then. And if you touch your seal, sure he's going to be the next Black Panther.
But now, our scene changes as we visit a far-off kingdom in a remote section of Europe.
As far as the eye can see, everything I behold is mine. Everything the light touches, Simba, is our kingdom. My realm, my kingdom. But wait, what is that I can see in the distance? A man
Graveyard.
flying over the... No, it is not a man. It's not a woman either. I'll have to ask him what they identify as.
More than a woman!
It is far more than merely a man. It's a cowabungan surfer dude. He has come to rest atop a mountain, atop my mountain. Thus, fate has delivered the Silver Surfer into my hands.
Next time, T'Challa is forced to eat some of Sue's weak-ass potato salad.
Next, Dr. Doom.
And we've already read this story, so you should
There
check
we
it
go.
out. Yes, it was very good. But we need to go ahead and get going. So please make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Check out Graphic Man's channel, where every single Wednesday he is hosting the comment. Oh crap! Their names, the fossils.
The
The
four-color
fossils are hosted.
On YouTube.
What are you angling for a spot on the show with that memory loss?
A little bit, you know, if I wasn't so busy. But that is it. We want to thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.
We'll see you in a few minutes.
Yes. a few moments.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
I cannot wait to see you again.